Hey guys, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So guys, in today's video, we have a new eyeshadow palette to test out. So Rock and Roll Beauty released a new collection. This is the Def Leppard collection. The only thing I picked up out of the collection was this eyeshadow palette. Here is the packaging, and then there are all the shades. So a couple months ago, Rock and Roll Beauty also released the Jimi Hendrix collection, which came in the shape of a guitar. And you guys, I freaking love this palette, and I'm hoping that the Def Leppard one has like the same formula. I'll just go ahead and show you the Jimi Hendrix one really quickly. How freaking pretty, and this performed really well. So now with the Jimi Hendrix collection, there wasn't like a ton of pieces in the collection, but with the Def Leppard one, there was like so many pieces, and I already have so much makeup, you guys. So buying that whole collection didn't make sense to me. So I decided to just get the eyeshadow palette. So you actually open it like an envelope, and then the inner packaging is the same as the outer packaging. I think this collection is so cool. And you open this up, you guys, this is so freaking pretty. At first I was like, it's not as cool as the guitar collection, but no, this is just as cool. So this is like some type of glitter right here, but it has like a really cool texture, and look at those beautiful shades. So the shades in this palette are definitely bigger than the one in the guitar palette, but I'm excited. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna be doing 2 looks today. And if you guys haven't been noticing lately, I've been into like purples. So I got my purple shirt out, and it also gave me an excuse to wear my purple butterfly earrings. I'm going to take my CoverGirl Undercover Concealer to prime both lids, or to prime one lid for now. You guys, I literally cannot believe that it's July already. I feel like the summertime is going by so fast. Honestly, I used to love the wintertime, but the older I get, I do dread it more because I feel like in the wintertime, you really can't do anything at all. Whereas the summertime, I feel like I can literally get my shoes on, get my kids' shoes on, and I can go. Whereas in the wintertime, it's like putting coats on, putting boots on, and it's a whole lot of extra freaking work. So I know not everybody likes to do this, but I like to take a translucent setting powder just to set down the lids. I prefer the Wet n Wild Photo Focus just because it leaves a really smooth base. Like, I can blend on top of just a regular eyeshadow primer, but I cannot blend on top of concealer. It just does not blend out. It makes it really difficult for me anyways. So I'm going to start with the purple matte shade, and this is called Promise. So I'm taking a BH number 8 brush, so it's a smaller blending brush. So this is going to be my crease shade, and I'm keeping this directly into my crease. So I'm not getting like any kick up in the pan from this matte shade. And right off the bat, it's not applying like super well. I'm having to like really dig my brush in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and build this shade up until I can get the intensity that I want. Not taking any extra product. I'm just going to start blending this out. I'm going to take this shade right here called Foolin'. I do wish that there was either like a lighter purple matte shade or a darker one just to blend this out. And again, just going to start blending out this purple. If you guys can see, it's blending out really, really well. Going back in with that purple matte shade, I'm going to bring it up just a little bit higher this time. Okay, so this definitely isn't going to be like a super bold, in-your-face, pigmented purple shade. Okay, so let's go ahead and try out a shimmer shade. I'm going to take the purple shimmer shade called Beautiful. Okay, so it's a shimmer shade, but it's like the most subtle shimmer shade ever. It almost could pull for like a matte shade, but it is picking up and applying really nicely. So I am just going to extend it over here to the outer V. Okay, so I'm not in love with this look right now. Hoping that we can create a better look on this side. So for the lower lash line on this side, I'm just going to go back in with the purple shade. And just run that right here. I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to prime the side, and then we'll start working on look number 2. So far, you guys, I am like super disappointed in this eye look. I really don't like it, and I'm tempted to take it off, but thankfully we're doing a second look, so I don't have to take this one off. Okay, so for the first matte shade on this side, we're going to take the deep brownish green called Immoral. Okay, now this one picked up a lot of product, but it also has a lot of kick up in the pan, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be a good shade. Okay, we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. I'm going to pack it on the outer V and also into the crease. But I mean, right off the bat, you guys can see that was super duper pigmented. I really want to play around with the blue shimmers on this side. Okay, guys, no problems with that shade at all. It laid down really nicely, and it's super duper pigmented. I'm just going to take my brush and just lightly buff out the edges. So directly on top of that, I'm going to take the yellow shade called Paper Sun. So very lightly, gonna start blending out this deeper brown. Okay, so the shade is actually a lot more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to go back and forth between the brown and the yellow just to give us a really nice blend. The shade Forever Young. I'm switching to the BH number 7 brush, and this shade's just going to go way up here. Okay, so far this eye look is turning out a lot better than the purple side. Okay, so again, I do want to take the blue shimmer shades this time. So I'm first going to take this blue shimmer shade called Sea of Love. Looks like it's going to be a really nice shimmer shade, so I'm excited. For this, I'm also using a BH Cosmetics brush. This is the number 9 from the Marble collection. Okay, so it kind of has that same texture that the purple shade had, but this is definitely more shimmery. Nonetheless, it applies really, really well, and it's really easy to get a sharp line right here too. So I'm going to take the darker blue shimmer shade called Rocket. I'm kind of nervous for this one because it does look really, really dark. I'm going to go right here next to the lighter blue shimmer, and then I'll blend it into the matte shade. Okay, so we got the shimmer shades laid down. I am going to go back in with the deep brown shade just to help blend out this deep blue shimmer shade. Ooh, you guys, I'm actually really, really liking this look. Yeah, so far so good for this side. Just like thinking, how could I fix this purple side to make it look a little bit better? So for this side on the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with the brown and the yellow shade. First going to take the yellow shade in Paper Sun. I'm going to run that right here. And just going to run that right here. So for the inner corner on this side, I'm going to take this shade called Hallucinate. Ooh, that's a really pretty light green shade. And then for the other side, I'm going to take the shade Cry. You know what I'm going to do, you guys? I'm going to go over top of this purple shade with the Hallucinate shade, the one we use on the inner corner right here. Because I'm just not feeling the vibe over here. Now this green shade, absolutely a gorgeous shade. I like it way better than I like the purple, and I think it actually gives it a little bit of dimension. Oh, you guys, now I think I really like that a lot better. All right, you guys, much better. Adding that little bit of green made a world of a difference for me anyways. Let me go ahead and do liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so the whole look is done, and of course, with liner and lashes, I feel like it always makes the look so much better. So for eyeliner on the blue side, I took the LA Colors Neon Gel Liner in the shade Swell. And then for the purple side, same LA Colors liner in the shade Enchanted. If you guys have not tried these eyeliners out yet, check them out. They are $2 at Walmart, and they are so good. They last all day, and they're super creamy. So for lips, I just took the lip kit from the Rock and Roll Beauty Jimi Hendrix collection in Foxy Lady. And yeah, guys, this is the finished look. What do we think? Let me go ahead and give you guys a close-up. Let me go ahead and give you my final thoughts on this palette. So my final thoughts on this palette, you guys. I love the whole aesthetic of it. I love the packaging. I love everything about this. And then we get into the palette. So honestly, you guys, it wasn't a favorite for me. I expected so much more because with the guitar palette, every single shade I tried in that palette was so good. Now, if we just cancel out this eye and we look at this eye looks amazing. I loved all the colors. The blues were so pigmented. They were very shimmery. And also the matte shades we used on this side were really good as well. I feel like this eye just kind of threw me off. I mean, if you're into like really subtle colors, then you might like something like this. But I just feel like I have hundreds of eyeshadow palettes, and most of them are a lot better than this one is. And this was $24. So just for $24, I don't think it's worth it. Unless you're like a huge Def Leppard fan, then go ahead and pick it up because it's a staple in your collection. But for me, I just don't think it was that great. Now, again, I can't talk too much crap because we didn't try out some of the shades in here. Like, we didn't get to try this pink shade, which I'm excited about, or this deeper orange shade. And again, there was a few shimmer shades we didn't get to try as well. I'd give this a rating. I would probably give it 7 out of 10 stars just because I feel like this palette has potential, but some of the shades are just very lackluster. So if you guys ended up liking this video and you guys want to see more videos like this one, please be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already. If there's anything at all that you guys want to see next, please let me know. And yeah, you guys, go over and check me out on TikTok. Give me a follow if you like the content over there. I post way more over there than I do on YouTube. Also, if you do come from YouTube and you follow me, let me know in one of my videos and I'll give you a follow back. And I only say that, you guys, because I post a lot more over there than I do on here. With YouTube, it seems to be getting harder and harder to set up my camera and to film every time. Whereas with TikTok, I literally whip my phone out, I put it in the tripod, and I start filming, and it's literally that simple. Yeah, guys, other than that, I've been filming for a couple hours, and my daughter's getting annoyed with me, and she probably wants me to play something with her, so I'm not going to stand here any longer. I really hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.